Welcome to the Hickman Distillation Apparatus setup video. This will be for your last distillation of your esterification. The video will be broken down into materials, setup, thermometer placement, pipetting, and tilting of the apparatus. Let's get started. First thing you'll need is the microscale distillation kit. This will be essential for your Hickman. The microscale condenser, the microscale thermometer adapter, and the Hickman distillation apparatus will be there. You'll also need condenser tube, heating mantle, variac, glass wool, thermometer, ring stand, and clamps. Now, as you can see, I already set up my heating mantle, my variac, and my glass wool. Now I'm putting my RVF. Remember that it has to be a certain size for the amount that you have. For this demonstration, I'll be using 25 milliliter. And then I have my Hickman apparatus. We'll put that on the side for now, as well as my condenser. This will also need the thermometer adapter, which will be essential to put our thermometer on the top. Now you'll grab your ring stand. You gotta grab your clamp, set that up. You'll only need one clamp because the Hickman will be so small. You should only need one. First thing you're gonna put on the ring stand is gonna be your condenser. Make sure your condenser is facing the water spigot. That way the tubes are not crossing around the heating mantle. After that, you're gonna put your Hickman on top of your RBF. Carefully connect the RBF Hickman with the condenser. It might be a little difficult doing this by yourself, so you might ask your lab partner to help you. Once you have it set up, make sure that all joints are connected. You can slightly twist each end of the glassware, but not too tight that you can't remove it later on. Now you will put in your thermometer adapter. It doesn't really matter where the spigot of the adapter is facing. We won't be using it. We'll just be using the top. Here's a close-up look. Now we'll go over how to put your thermometer in the setup. This is not necessarily where the placement of the bulb, of the colored bulb, should be, but more of, let's make sure you're being careful. You're gonna be twisting the thermometer all the way down, just because it's gonna be a little tight all the way down. And make sure you don't drop the thermometer into your RBF. There's a couple of things that may happen. The thermometer might break, or your RBF might crack on the bottom. Now, as you can see, the thermometer is being held up by that rubber and placed around the belly of the Hickman apparatus. Now we'll put our condenser tubes. So the bottom condenser tube will go to the water spigot. This will allow the water to run up to the condenser, and then out the top, which the condenser tube from the top will go into the discard. Don't forget this. A lot of people might forget. We're just coming back from the new semester. As you can see, I am not putting the condenser tubes really close to my heating mantle. I push them back. This is the last part of our setup section of this video. We'll go over some further technicalities concerning the tilting of the apparatus, pipetting, and of course the thermometer placement, which will be crucial for your distillation. Here's a quick look at how it should look like from the front. As you can see, we haven't tilted our apparatus yet, but everything is connected. But now, let's get into our thermometer placement. This is going to be crucial for the distillation, as I said before. Just like before, we're going to put it on the top. You will have to twist it to go all the way down. So, where's your thermometer should be? The colored bottom of your thermometer should be in the upper lip of your Hickman apparatus. In other words, you want that colored tip, as I'm showing you, to be close to that upper lip. In most cases, it's better to be safe and go a little higher than what I put it on the video. But it should be that color tip closer to that upper lip. If you have concerns about your thermometer placement, don't worry. There's a Hickman apparatus set up in the lab which has the correct thermometer placement, and you can look at it. Now we'll go over the pipetting through the Hickman. This will be crucial to collect your product at the end of the esterification step. So here you will grab a glass pipette and insert it through the side opening of the Hickman apparatus. This will put the pipette in the little dip of the Hickman apparatus. It will be crucial to have a little beaker next to you so you can just put your product right immediately after you pipette it out. Just as a reminder, according to the purity of your reagent, you should expect a closer temperature to your expected product, the methyl benzoate, and that's when you should be actually pipetting. Now we'll go over the tilting of the apparatus. This is very helpful for your pipetting, as when the distillate collects in that dip of the Hickman, sometimes it goes all around. It's kind of difficult to go all the way to the back of that dip with a pipette. So by tilting the apparatus, we can concentrate most of the distillate right next to where you're gonna be inserting your pipette. This will be very helpful. Here I'll show you a front look of it. Again, remember there's a lab demonstration on the side. Thank you for watching and good luck.